Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a brief overview in Weavy, a 5-minute crash course. For anybody who hasn't used a node-based editor, this is the perfect video for you. And by the way, my name's Craig, so let's hop over to my other screen and let's enjoy. Okay, so what you want to do when you land on your new project is you can see it's an infinite canvas, and on the left hand side you've got all your controls. So you have like a quick search if you want to find something that you're looking for, or you've got a quick access, which is normally the stuff you would use the most, like for instance a prompt or a ChatGPT or a list selector, importing that sort of thing. And then we move on to the main toolbox, which is all your editing tools. You can see you've got levels, composer, which is like layers in Photoshop. You've got a painter tool, crop tool, resize, blur, invert, channels, extracting a frame from a video, and then a video concatenator, which allows you to add two videos together. Then you've got matte masking, so you can have a mask, you can mask by text, which is pretty cool. You just type out what you want to mask in an image and it finds it and masks it for you. Then if you go down, you've got all the text tools. You've got like a prompt concatenator, which works in the same way, so you can add two prompts into one, giving you flexibility of like changing just half of the prompt without having to retype the whole thing. This works really well for like very complex prompts that you've got a lot of detail or a lot of stuff you want to change. Then you've got a prompt enhancer. You've got run any LLM, which allows you to pick any of the top ones like Claude or OpenAI or Gemini that you can use for whichever one that you really want to use for your model, your language model. You've got an image describer, video describer. You've got text and image iterators, which allows you to upload batches, which is also great. And then you've just got more helpers. You've got import, export, preview, insert, import models, LoRa's. You've got routers and sticky notes. And then you've got databases. You've got a list selector, text arrays. And then you go on to the image models. So image models won't be in the toolbox. It'll click, if you click here on the image models, you'll see a whole list of them. I'm not going to run through all of them, but you can see there's tons. Some of the big ones are like Flux, Image Gen, Mystique is also great. It's made by Magnifique, so it's also a great model. Then moving on, you can see has tons of videos, video models as well. And you've also got the big ones. You've got Sora, you've got Higginsfield, you've got Grok, VO3, C-Dance, Runway. You've got all of them there. And then you've got a couple of 3D models as well for extracting 3D objects from a scene or turning an image into a 3D model. And then here's just some more models that aren't necessarily verified, but other models that you can use in your workflows as well. So let's get into it. On the right hand side, you've got a task manager that shows any active tasks that are running, and then when you drop any node into the canvas, this bar on the right will give you extra features. So for instance, if I just take image gen for instance, you'll see that it gives you some extra parameters on the side. So first you're going to start with your prompt, and let's go for something quite cool. So let's say like a goldfish riding a hellcat. And what you're going to do is then you're going to jump to your model, and you can click. Now I'm showing you the long way of doing this, but there is an easy way of doing it. If you just right click on your screen, you should be able to just find the model that you're looking for. So for this instance, let's use Flux, and you can click it, and then you've got it right there. And then let's also, I like to generate from Nano Banana Pro as well. It also gives you quite interesting results, but that is more of like an image editor. So let's these two. Now what's great with Weavy is you can run both models at the same time, so you don't have to necessarily wait for one to finish and move on to the next one. So you can see that's busy generating. While that's happening, I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to go back to Nano Banana. I'm going to add 2 of them and just show you that you can edit simultaneously. What I've done there is just on a Mac is Command C, Command V, and you can see that you can just add in the Nano Banana prompts right there. Oh, sorry, the Nano Banana link right there. So you can see that it's given me my 2 generations. I'm actually preferring the top one. So what we can do now is edit that a bit further. So you can add another prompt box. Let me just hide this so there's a bit more room. You can right click prompt, and then you just click and drag the prompt to the prompt node. You can see it's pretty intuitive. They color coded to show you the inputs, and you can't necessarily put a prompt in the image. You'll see that it gives you a warning. So it shows you this little red warning sign. So it's pretty fail safe. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we are going to edit this image. So I'm going to change the goldfish to be inside the car as the driver. Okay, and let's just run that. And for this one, let's change the car maybe, hey? Change car to a dragster. And there we go. We seem to have a bit of a problem here with Nano Banana, but it's fine. You can just go again. And a lot of times when it does give you that error, the credits will be returned to you, so you don't have to worry about losing credits when it's failed generations. But that's just a basic workflow. So you can see that we've already gone through a simple prompt to the images, and then from the images we're going to edit, and from the edits we're going to upscale. So for upscale, you can simply just type in upscale, and then it shows you the whole list of them. Topaz is about the best one in terms of keeping what you have to. You can see the little fishy is driving, keeping exactly what you have as an input and just increasing the size. So you can see, let's go for that one, and then you can see this little fish is actually driving the dragster, which it actually kept the little logo on the side, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste, and then connect this one up and run it again. And you can see now you've gone from a prompt to image to edit to upscale. And it's best always to upscale an image before you go into like a video generation, because the better quality input gives you better quality output. So you can see you've got your 2 images here, and let's turn them into a video. I like to use Clink because it's a little bit cheaper than Vimeo, and the quality is also really great. So let's say 5 seconds. How long? Oh, 15 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's new. Okay, 5 seconds. Oh, sorry, you can see that I've just given that in the wrong space. Right, copy and paste, and then you can add this in as first frame. And then let's get a simple prompt. Let's just say high energy chase scene, goldfish, goldfish driving car speeding into the distance. There we go. And then we just add that there. You can go in and break this prompt up into different seconds that you want each second to go, but I'm just for demo, just wanting to show you the output quality. Another thing I like with Clink is that it always keeps the aspect ratio of the input. Sometimes Vimeo tends to either do landscape or portrait. Okay, sorry, so I don't know what happened there, but you can see with this video right here, let's just play it through. Sorry, it's still loading. Let me just try again. Okay, there we go. So you can see that it's taken the still image that we started with, taken the edits, taken the high-res image, and then turned it into quite a good video. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with this one. Sometimes it does do that, but you just have to rerun it again. So just stop the task and rerun it again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.